Okay, hey everyone and welcome to another Class 66 Rocks Stobart review. Now this review will be the last one I do of the rally cars, as I'm hoping hopefully to get back onto the layout videos within the next few weeks. I have filmed a few of my locos running, including some I had from Christmas, so hopefully there will be a layout video on the channel before too long, but I thought I'd show you these last two models. So first off, they're in 1/18th scale, so let's take a look at them. So the first one that we've got is a Ford Focus RS WRC. As you can see, it is a Ford, as it says there. It's called Elaine Katie. And the number plate is 1ES. Now, this is similar to the other model which I've got, but we're going to take a look at this one first, due to this one not having a stand with it as the other one has. So, let's take a look at it then. So, as you can see on the front here, we've got the very highly detailed Stobart graphics around the headlamp area. Obviously, we can tell it's based around an RS, as it's got the mesh grille on the bottom, and it's an absolutely outstanding model. So now let's take a look at the bonnet. As we can see here, we've got the Stobart wording across the top half of the bonnet, along with a sticker that says Rally Monte Carlo. So let's now take a look at the side of the car. So obviously, as we can see, it says here VK Energy, which I think is a drink, or was a drink at the time. So if you take a look at the side now, we can see again we've got the branding in Stobart green on the side of the door here. As mentioned, it's Rally Monte Carlo. Obviously the year was 2007 and it's number 16. As you can see, we've even got detailing on the tyres, which is absolutely outstanding, and it is such a really nice model, and the scale of them just brings out the detail, I think. So as we can see again here, it's number 16. It has the Great Britain flag and it's driven by Matthew Wilson, who is Stobart's rally driver. So now if we take a look at the foil here, we can see we've got quite a few sponsors up the side here, including Recaro. Now I'm sorry if it's a bit dusty, it's just been on a shelf in my room, and I didn't get a chance to dust it off before reviewing it, but it is clean enough to review. So as you can see here, we've got the brake lights and reversing lights there and there. We've also, I think, got the Rally Monte Carlo sticker in the back of the windscreen, just there, as well as number 16 again. So let's take a look at the other side. So before I just show you that, I'll just show you this here. Even though it's not chrome, it is an exhaust. We've got two brake lights, well, I say the brake lights, probably fog lights or something there and there. Obviously Stobart branding on the back here. So the other side is absolutely identical to the side that you've seen, so there's nothing any different about that. So now let's take a look at the roof. So this is the roof section of the car. As we can see here, we've got the Stobart green arrow design printed somewhat onto the roof, but you can't actually see all of the arrow. So I'm not sure why it was like that with the bigger scales and the smaller scales. But as you can see again, it is number 16 and it was featured in the 2007 Rally Monte Carlo. So that's that Ford Focus RS reviewed. So now let's take a look at the other one. So here is the other one, which is a Ford Focus RS WRC 08 Rally Island 2009. And it is Matthew Wilson and S Martin, so I'm guessing S is Steve, I think. So if you do know, please leave your comments below. Now what I failed to mention was that these models are made by a company called Sunstar, just so you know who the model is by, as I forgot to mention it previously. So now let's take a look at this one. So as you can see, it's displayed on a very nice display stand, and it's just absolutely a stunning model. So let's take a look at the front first. So obviously here, as we can see, it's called Elaine Katie, as is the other one. It's got half Stobart blue branding on the left side here, and half Stobart green branding on the right side. The number plate is 1ES. If we now take a look at the bonnet first, we can see it is number 16, and on the front we've got Stobart Group, as well as Stobart lower down there. So now let's take a look at the side. Obviously here we've got the sponsors again, Kick Energy, which is an energy drink. We've got the detailing on the wheels there, like the sponsorship of the tyres and etc. And if we look there, we can see we've even got the drivers' names on the front wing, which I can't remember seeing on the other one. As we can see here, we've got the Irish leaf design with Rally Island on number 16. Again, Kick Energy and the Stobart branding up the side just there. As we can see, it is driven by Matthew Wilson, and as you may notice, it carries the Great Britain flag. I can't remember if the doors on these models open, but if you can just see there, you can obviously see the detail inside, just behind the door, and also Recaro on the seats. So now let's slowly turn it around and take a look at the back of it. So as we can see here, we've got more sponsors, obviously Kick Energy. So if we look at the back now, we can see we've got the Stobart wording across the back, half in Stobart green and half in Stobart blue. We've also got a Pirelli sponsor sticker there, and again we've got the exhaust just here, even though it's not chrome, it's plastic. So now let's have a look at the other side. So as we can see here, we've got sponsors on the foil, including Recaro, etc. One's similar to the other side actually. We've got the brake lights there and there. Now this side, we have got the Stobart branding, but in Stobart blue, as the other side was Stobart green, so it's a colour variation really, and it is actually quite effective on this particular model. So as you can see again, there's nothing much different apart from the colour scheme on this side. So now let's just take a look at the roof section. So this is the roof section. So as we can see, we've got Rally Island and number 16 in the middle of the roof there. As you can see on this particular model, the car has got a half green, half blue Stobart arrow design on it. So that's it basically. The Ford Focus RS models in Stobart Motorsport livery by Sunstar.